Hello, emerging project leaders. At Powering ProjeX, we champion the growth of project people, empowering every subscriber to lead with distinction, drive impactful outcomes, and turn vision into victory. Through sharp insights, inspiring stories, and energetic conversations, we will celebrate the exceptional people who transform industries and build a better world. Welcome to the Powering ProjeX podcast, where we'll explore the stories, strategies, and insights that make projects and project people thrive. I'm your host, DK. Now, before we dive in, I want to share a powerful quote from Sun Tzu, taken from The Art of War, which was written circa the 5th century BC, which perfectly captures the spirit of what we're building here. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. Now, while Sun Tzu wasn't talking about project management, his wisdom speaks directly to what it means to step confidently into your role as an emerging project leader. It highlights the need for both strategic planning and tactical execution, which is core to effective project management. It's about refusing to be intimidated by complexity and enjoying the challenge of turning chaos into clarity. If you're listening to this, chances are that you're navigating one of the most exciting and, yes, sometimes overwhelming phases of your project management journey. You're stepping into new responsibilities, absorbing best practice at lightning speed, and probably asking yourself, how do I know if I'm getting this right? Here's what I've learned after many years in this field. Every exceptional project manager started exactly where you are now. They faced the same uncertainties, wrestled with the same learning curves, and wondered if they had what it takes to truly make an impact. And that's precisely why Powering ProjeX exists, not just as a podcast, but as a professional development partner. We're here to demystify the journey ahead, provide you with the clarity that you're seeking, and connect you with the insights and community that you need to step confidently into your power. Our mission is clear. We champion the growth of project people. We believe every one of you has the potential to lead with distinction, drive impactful outcomes, and turn vision into victory. Think of this as your professional development accelerator, a place where you'll discover sharp insights, inspiring stories, and practical wisdom from those who have walked the path before you. It's your direct line of expertise that typically takes years to access. We'll dive deep with CEOs who've scaled organizations through strategic projects, project managers who've turned around failing initiatives, authors and academics who have researched and documented our successes and failures, sports coaches who can teach us a thing or two about performance improvement, and other inspirational leaders whose innovation made a difference. These aren't theoretical discussions. The goal is to share practical advice and guidance that you can apply to your own challenges. Next, we'll dive deep with battle-tested professionals. These are seasoned practitioners who've delivered everything from complex digital transformations to multi-million-dollar infrastructure projects. They'll share their honest learnings, both from spectacular successes and valuable failures. But more importantly, they'll highlight the specific areas where emerging project leaders can focus their development for maximum impact. It's like having a senior mentor available on demand. Finally, we'll connect you with peers, everyday practitioners who are navigating the same challenges you face. These conversations are powerful because they're unfiltered and practical. You'll hear real strategies for managing stakeholder expectations, planning hacks, handling scope changes, and building credibility when you're still building your own track record. The goal isn't just information, it's transformation. Every conversation is designed to give you actionable strategies you can implement immediately. Here's where this becomes deeply personal and incredibly powerful. As you listen to these conversations, I want you to actively assess your own project management foundation. Start identifying your natural strengths. Maybe you're exceptional at stakeholder communication, or you have an intuitive grasp of risk. Celebrate those strengths because they're your competitive advantages. Just as importantly, honestly evaluate where you want to grow. Perhaps it's mastering agile methodologies, developing stronger business acumen, or learning to influence without authority. There's no shame in having development areas. There's only opportunity. Once you have that clarity, here's what makes Powering ProjeX different. You become part of the conversation. We're building a community where emerging project leaders like you can share your journey, your insights, and yes, your growth areas. And here's the game changer. We'll connect you with experienced professionals who've mastered exactly what you're looking to develop. Imagine receiving personalized mentorship and actionable strategies from someone who's solved the very challenges that you're facing. That's the power of community-driven learning. My biggest aspiration for Powering ProjeX is that our collective community becomes your competitive advantage in navigating the complexities of project leadership. We are exponentially stronger together. When you share experiences, learn from others' victories and setbacks, and receive targeted guidance, you don't just develop faster, you develop smarter. You avoid common pitfalls, accelerate through learning curves, and build the confidence that comes from knowing you're supported by a community that genuinely wants to see you succeed. This isn't just about becoming competent project managers. It's about becoming confident, capable, and impactful project leaders that our organizations desperately need. So if you're ready to accelerate your project management development, gain insights that typically take years to acquire, and connect with a community that puts your growth first, then subscribe now. But don't stop there. Engage with us. Share your own challenges and victories. Tell us what areas you want to explore. Help us discover the voices and strategies that will benefit our entire community. Connect with us on LinkedIn and X, and let's start having the conversation that will shape your career trajectory. Remember, your decision to invest in your professional development puts you ahead of the majority who hope success will just happen. Sadly, it isn't that easy. Success requires you to understand the frameworks, techniques, and leverage your real experience. And here, you'll get access to all three. So thank you for joining me on this episode of Powering ProjeX. If you found value in today's episode, please subscribe, share it with your fellow emerging project professionals, and leave us a review. Your engagement helps us reach more people just like you who will benefit from this community. And remember, your vision deserves victory, and every step that you take towards growth brings victory closer to you. So until next time, keep leading with distinction, driving impactful outcomes, and turning your vision of career success into a lasting and prosperous victory. I'm DK, signing out. The content provided in this podcast is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute professional, legal, or financial advice. The opinions expressed by the host and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of any affiliated organisations or sponsors. While we strive to provide accurate and up-to-date information on project management methodologies and related topics, no guarantee is made regarding the completeness, accuracy, or applicability of the content to your specific circumstances. Listeners are encouraged to consult with qualified professionals before making decisions based on the information shared in this podcast. The hosts, guests, and producers are not liable for any losses, damages, or outcomes resulting from the use of this podcast's content. By listening to this podcast, you agree to assume all risks associated with the application of the information provided. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you'll find value in our discussions.